Hi, good morning everybody. As you can see, I'm all alone today in the camper. It's a little bit strange, awkward. I'm maybe a little bit nervous because I'm here without my big backup Valentina. But there's a very good reason why I'm doing this today. Because I want to surprise Valentina. Why? Because this week it's been 13 years ago that we first met. So we've been together for 13 years. And for this special occasion, I made a little video about our history, our love story, where we come from, what we have done, what we have managed, where we've been. And I hope you like it and just enjoy it. 8th of December 2006. I come out of my student room and it seems like a very normal evening. I'm heading towards the kitchen to have dinner, but suddenly there's a girl standing right next to my door. And it seems she's moving into the room right next to me. I couldn't get my heartbeat under control and I screw up my meal completely. Come on, stay focused. It's impossible. This is the beginning of a love story, of our love story. It's the last days of 2006. We're in Vienna. I'm in my exchange semester and it's coming to an end. The last weeks of my exchange semester I mostly spent with you. There was no other place I wanted to be. But after our romance of a few weeks, a very tough period was yet to come. I had to go back to Belgium and you had to stay in Austria. Weeks of not being together, of just hearing each other and sometimes seeing each other through MSN Messenger. Living between hope to see you soon again and despair because you're so far away from me. I couldn't get you out of my head. You were with me every second. I was never so motivated to get my studies done, have my degree and move to Vienna, to my big love. No idea what I wanted to do there. I didn't even speak the language, but I'm crazy in love and it feels so right. Just leave everything behind and run into your arms. Once I arrived back in Vienna, I was the happiest man alive. I could share a room with you and I could be with you just as much and as long as I wanted. I had nothing but you there, no job, no money, no friends, no language, just you. But I was happier than I had ever been before. Slowly things started to be sorted out. I got a job, you were very motivated to finish your college. We bought our first car, we moved into our own flat, we traveled a lot with a very tight budget. And I enjoyed every single moment I could be with you. After 2 years of living together in Vienna, I prepared the next big step. I knew I wanted to be with you forever, and I wanted to make our relationship stronger and official, so that everyone knows you're mine. So I proposed you, and I don't know why, but for some reason you said yes. And we had a beautiful engagement party with a panoramic view over the city of Vienna. Right after the big question, we made another big decision. We wanted to move to Luxembourg. I found a job there, and we both thought it would be the best next step for all of us. So you had to prepare our wedding between the moving boxes, decide where we wanted to get married and in which language we would hold the ceremony. So finally, the day came that I could really call you mine. This day was for me the top result of our love, getting married and bonded together forever. little did I know what was going to happen in the years thereafter. We had an unforgettable honeymoon, and we settled down in Luxembourg. We were both working and living the normal life, but then you got pregnant. What a beautiful gift from above. We would get a little girl. We immediately knew she would be called Sophia. And after 9 months of waiting, you gave me the most precious gift you had ever given me. Until that moment. I was a father, and we had a little human being that we had created ourselves. We had no idea what we had to do with her, but we loved her so much. And we loved each other and held together in this new and sometimes difficult situation. You continued your intense research on the best ways to grow up kids. You ran to different specialists when breastfeeding was not going as it should be, because you didn't want to give up. This is exactly the way you are. You would sacrifice everything to be able to offer the best to our children. We slowly got to know how to handle a baby. Poor Sophia, growing up with inexperienced parents. But we found our way, and we got happy, the three of us. But the next changes knocked on our door. I wanted to commercialize my passion for wine and beer, and we decided to start a new business. However, I had no experience and no guarantee to succeed. You always supported me, and even much more. You took over the entire marketing department so that I could focus on sales and management. Another confirmation for me that we truly are a perfect team. In the middle of this process, we also found a beautiful flat in Luxembourg that we wanted to call ours. And just a few weeks later, we were sitting in front of the notary to buy our own flat. However, we left Sophia at home. We still were the three of us. In meantime, we were expecting a son. We renovated the entire flat, a race against the time, as we just had a few months before Raphael's arrival. So you helped out more than you were allowed to. And with your big belly you were painting, cleaning, polished the parquet, and many more things I didn't even know you were able to do. Because of your dedication, the impossible became possible. We moved into our flat, and at the end we were even waiting for Raphael to come. Slowly we got our life in Luxembourg on track. With the kids, we were able to meet a lot of new people and make many new friends. With the business, we were able to get plenty of contacts. So we lived the perfect picture book life. Having our own business, our own flat, one girl, one boy, until that very day we wanted to open a bottle of Chardonnay. Somehow, you had the feeling you should first check if you're pregnant before drinking it. The perfect example of a mother instinct. We didn't really expect to get pregnant that month, but Alexander surprised us. So you boarded on a new pregnancy, a new adventure ahead of us. 2 kids were already pretty tiring, so how to manage 3? Well, we still haven't found out the right answer, but at least we're trying. There is one thing we never wanted to give up, even with small children: our passion for travels. So we pushed our boundaries and took them on different trips, even to the other side of the world. The only limits are those that you put to yourself, so we decided to have no limits. It was when Alexander was a few months old that we first discovered traveling with a camper van. We rent one in Barcelona, and the entire family just completely fell in love with it. And guess what? This camper van was a Remor Sil 5. I think someone tried to make it something clear. 3 months later we rent another one and boarded on a trip to Switzerland, just to check whether we really like it or we overrated it the first time. That's typically us, trying to find reasons to travel. We were overwhelmed by the convenience and beauty of traveling by motorhome, and it made us reflect. Earlier that year, we both had the feeling that the life we were living was not the life that would make us happy. I had no rational explanation for it. It was just a feeling. And I know you shared this feeling. So we started to dream about a life where we could travel more, maybe even full time. And the logical reflection was made. We have a limited budget, so if we buy a camper, we can travel at low cost. So we decided to give up our old life and completely change it for a nomad's life. We started the wine business because we wanted to make money with it. We chose the camper life because we knew it would make us happy. In the beginning of this year, we embarked on what seems to be our biggest adventure together, and we traveled through Europe in a camper van with 4 kids. We discovered on the road that we were expecting a 4th child, and our joy was enormous when we knew it would be a baby girl. Last month, for the 4th time, you gave me the best present I can ever imagine. Another baby, our Anna. It seems like we have the perfect family now. If I look back at all the years we have spent together, I see how we have started from zero and have built up our life from scratch. I see how you have influenced me to become a better person. I see how you have motivated me when I wanted to give up. I see how you picked me up when I fell down and couldn't stand up. I felt your warm love in the coldest days. I saw your bright light in the darkest nights. I felt your hand pushing me forward when I was doubting. I saw you become a better mom for my children than I could ever wish for. I saw you become a better wife than I have ever deserved. I'm so grateful that I can spend my life next to you, that I can go through all the adventures with you, that I can raise our children with you, that I can fall asleep next to you and wake up the next morning with you by my side. I love you with all my heart, with all my soul. This video was a surprise for Valentina, and this means, of course, that she doesn't know anything about what I'm doing here. And a part of a surprise is, of course, the reaction of the person that you want to surprise. So, here we go. Hi, Vali.
Hi.
Was machst du?
Ich spreche nur.
Okay.
Und gibt es eine Überraschung?
Viel Spaß.
Ein Weihnachtsbaum? an. Still looks still the same. Was sind die Kerzen?
Gibt's keinen. So, das sehen.
Okay. Good morning from.
Hi, good morning everybody.
Hi.
As you can see, I'm all alone today in the camper. It's a little bit strange, awkward. I'm maybe a little bit nervous because I'm here without my big backup, Valentina. 8th of December 2006. I come out of my student room and it seems like a very normal evening. I'm heading towards the kitchen to have dinner. But suddenly, there's a girl standing right next to my door. Come on, stay focused. It's impossible. This is the beginning of a love story. Of our love story. No job, no money, no friends, no language, just you. But I was happier than I had ever been before. Slowly things started to be sorted out. I got a job, growing up with inexperienced parents. But we found our way and we got happy, the three of us. But the next changes knocked on our door. I wanted to come here. I love you. With all my heart. With all my soul.
Unsere Geschichte. Das ist echt schön.
This was our love story. This was our history in the past 13 years. I hope you loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you all a very nice week and see you next week. Bye. Bye. Okay, that's it. Good morning. I have to look there. There, not there. Otherwise it just looks stupid, right? Okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit because I need to get used to speaking in front of the camera and being just alone right here without Valentina, without my backup. So let's see how it works. Good? Okay. Hi. Hey, good morning, guys. Nee, nicht guys. Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm alone this week, as you can see, and there's a special...